Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Arcanum. The Skylers have been dealt with and Mr. Drake has found a key to their file cabinet. So inside there's a telegram. Let's see what it says. Okay, and he's gotten enough experience to go up a level. To P. Skyler and Sons. Please accept this telegram as my commitment for payment of the signet ring I had made for my son Gilbert Bates. Payment has been wired as per your instructions. I will arrive in Toronto in 2 weeks to pick up the ring. Sincerely, Benjamin Bates. Okay, and if we go to the journal, the quest tab, we now have a quest to get information about the strange ring from Gilbert Bates. And first we have to find out who the hell Gilbert Bates is. Okay, and Drake has gotten enough experience to go up a level. Let's see, I'll go ahead and drop another point into persuasion. So when Drake finds the appropriate trainer, he can train to be an expert, and that will give him a maximum of 4 followers. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Is there anything on these guys? Yeah, okay, robes. Might as well take them. They'll sell for something, and we actually do need money. Okay, I don't think the third one has anything. Let's see. And we've got a mystic chest, which is locked. Virgil does have some very minor skill in picking locks, but to be honest, the pick lock skill is pretty much worthless until you get to about 4 ranks or so, unless you just want to keep reloading until you can actually crack the lock. Most of the time they'll just jam. Luckily, containers are bashable in this game, so we want to get Mead Mug to bash the chest open, and we want to relieve him of his weapon temporarily, because if he tries to bash it with the sword, it will just damage the weapon.
It is done.
Okay, so you simply have him attack the chest, and as you can see, because he's attacking it with his bare hands, he's taking damage as he's hitting it, and if you look down here, the durability of the chest is gradually going down, so it shouldn't be too long. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's inside. Okay, some arrows. I'll go ahead and take those for much later on. An unidentified dagger. I'm going to guess that's cursed. Okay, and a couple of potions. Not too bad. Alright, and the combat music is still playing, so let's just end it. There should be a couple more chests. Yeah, here's one. Okay. Everything in here is trapped. And because that was a fire trap, Drake's armor took a durability hit. If you look down here, the jacket only has 10 out of 20. So he's going to get that repaired because he doesn't want to end up having to talk to people naked. Actually, NPCs, if you try to address them while you're naked, they will react to it. They'll react to it in horror. Okay, magic chest, just more gold. I think there might be some traps here, so we'll just take the long way around. Okay, and let's get the hell out of here. We'll just leave the dwarven zombies to their business, whatever they're going to be doing here for the rest of eternity.
Thank you, my friend, for fighting by my side. I'd like to share something with you. My family name. The name of my family is Shale Fist, and I, Magnus Shale Fist, am grateful to you. The dwarves of this clan would also be grateful to you, were they not long dead.
But this is your clan, Magnus.
No, I don't think so. I so wanted to find a clue as to who or where that I came from. But I don't think these dwarves are my lost clan.
I'm sorry, Magnus. Don't give up hope.
I won't, my friend. I guess I can keep looking. In any case, would you mind if I continue traveling with you?
No, not at all.
That's good. You can always use a dwarf in your party. That's what I always say. They're usually the only level heads in the bunch.
Okay, right, Magnus. Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's do so.
Okay. So Drake has won the trust of Magnus because he helped him out, and Magnus's reaction was increased a little bit. And again, Magnus is just dropping hints that he's going to have a quest later on to find his lost clan. And both Magnus and Virgil's quests will be completed a lot later in the game. Somebody walk over a trap, yeah. Alright, now to find Gilbert Bates. Luckily, this is not quite the needle in the haystack that it seems to be. Almost everyone is going to know who Gilbert Bates is. As a matter of fact, they're going to think that Drake is something of a rube for asking him. I think if we go down to where we enter Tarrant, there should be a couple of guards, and he can ask one of them about who Gilbert Bates is. So let's see. What can I do for you? Can you help me? Of course, sir. What may I help you with? I'm looking for the residence of Gilbert Bates. Oh, that's an easy one it is. It's the magnificent house at the tail end of Kensington Broadway. 50 East End Avenue is the address. Can't miss it. Anything else? No, thank you. Alright, now Bates's house is the mansion all the way in the northeast corner of this city. Before we go there, let's get some of this equipment identified. And to do that, we have to head this way. And actually, before we do that, I'd like to get Drake's armor repaired. So let's go ahead and put on his smoking jacket to increase people's reaction to him. And let's see, this is a repairman, so you just ask him, can you fix something for me? And it goes to your inventory, and you just scroll over what you want repaired, and you can see up there he'll repair it for 14 gold. Okay, and it didn't repair perfectly, it's so he's got to do it again. Okay, now it's back at full durability. This is something of a pain. The only things that you can get repaired are items that are actually in your character's inventory, so this is a huge pain in the ass when you need to get your followers' gear repaired. You basically just have to go through this big switching routine of taking their equipment out and putting it in your own, and it's a balancing act that is really irritating. Okay, before we go to get this identified, let's just stop here quickly and talk to this gnome. Hello, nice to meet you. Might I ask who you are? Oh, excuse my rudeness, sir. My name is Simon Plow. I'm a bit distracted as I'm in a bit of a fix. What's your problem, sir? I recently inherited these warehouses here, and I need to sell them to pay off my debts. But I have a rat problem, a big rat problem, and no one will purchase them from me until the rats are eradicated. How much would you pay me, to do away with these? That's the problem, sir. I have no money, and I need the money for the sale of these properties would give me, desperately. You can take whatever you find as you're cleaning them out as your payment, if you like. There should be at least a few valuable odds and ends of a technological nature. Okay, he's not particularly interested in the items, but he'll go ahead and help him out. That's no problem. I'll take care of it for you. Thank you. Please inform me when the rats are all dead. Okay. Let's go ahead and... these aren't going to be that big of a threat, but just put up shield of protection. And run in. Okay, and they're a bunch of just sewer rats. So he can one or two shot most of these. Then the order of combat, about 99% of the time, will be your character first, and then any enemies you're facing, and then your party members. So your character, because of the way the combat system does work, your character has a good chance to get the most experience, since the majority of experience is won from your character actually landing hits. There we go, and I forgot to give Sog his sword back, so here we go. Alright, now there should be a key to the larger warehouse. Yeah, okay. And that just immediately goes on the key ring. And let's just charge in. Okay, and there are a lot of them, including some prodigious vermin. Okay, so these will be a little bit worse, but not much. As long as Mead Mug charges in and helps out. Okay, and Mr. Drake is completely surrounded. comes Virgil to the rescue. Well, not really, because he's not very effectual, but... Okay. Oh, let's just one-shot the little ones. Okay, and the rats are fleeing. Okay, they should, in the next round, they should come back to attack Drake or someone. Yeah, okay, they're going back for Drake. And there's some more down here. They stuck in a loop. Yeah, alright. Just change it to real time. And Mead Mug has damaged his weapon because he critically missed. That's fantastic. Alright, and the rats are going to gang up on, the bigger ones are going to gang up on Mead Mug. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, he gets several attacks for about 15 a pop. Alright, let's take care of the one that's attacking Magnus. Alright. Alright, let's get the one that's trying to hide in the corner, and then run back over. Okay, and that's it. There we go. Oh, no, that's not it. Alright. Oh god, there are even more. Okay. This place is pretty large. It's actually, Mr. Plow, to reference The Simpsons, is actually going to allow Drake to use this, use the warehouse for his own purposes. So this is a pretty good base of operations, especially if you're a tech character. Now, there are a lot of containers in here, but they're all tech items. This is a pretty good base of operations to use, especially if you're a tech character, because of the number of containers that you have available to you. Because if you're playing a tech character, you will have tons of stuff to lug around. And it's also centrally located in Toronto. Toronto is centrally located on the continent. So anyway, a pleasure it is to see you again. Your warehouse is free of rats, sir. Thank you so very much. You have helped me more than you could know. I'm sorry that I have nothing to give you but my thanks. That's okay, good day. Okay, he doesn't actually give him the warehouse, but you can use the warehouse freely. Alright, so he's gotten a bit more experience. He's almost ready to level up yet again. And I'm going to head down here in order to get the magical items that we've acquired identified. And to do that, come to this woman on the outskirts of town. This is a wise woman. There are 4 of these scattered throughout various towns in the game. There's one in Shrouded Hills also. I just didn't need to use her. And you ask her if she can identify something, and she'll charge you 100 gold for every for each item you identify. So let's get the dagger. Okay, yeah, that's a cursed dagger. A mystic helm. That's not too bad. A charmed axe, that's actually a low-end magic item, and a charmed shield. Okay, this stuff is not too bad, but also not too good. Alright, and the only other way to identify something is to take the school of, the College of Divination and go all the way to the 5th rank, which is rarely worth it because, or actually, I've never done it because the other spells in the divination tree are worthless in the game, and it's just easier to pay the money to have the wise woman identify it. Anyway, when we return, we'll be outside of Mr. Bates' mansion, and we'll try to gain access to him and find out something about this ring. So, as always, thank you for watching, and please stay tuned.